Okay, I'm not sure I'm live. It says I'm live. It said it was live before, but I can't seem to find myself under live. And I don't get it because it's pretty much the same thing as I did yesterday and the day before, but nothing is working today. There we go, finally. Yay! I'm starting to feel like I'm going to scream. But instead I'll offer you hearts. Okay. Do I want to actually look at that? Probably not. Different timing. That's real time. That's fake time. Okay, microphone on. A cocoa in hand. Windy, windy, windy out there. I am loving it. Okay. Of course, I'm loving it because the trees are holding. And it is raining. You want it that way or this way? Yeah, we're going to do it that way. I love the rain. I totally forgot that there's a bingo game going on today. And I looked at the calendar and went, oh, no, there can't be on a day like today. So I'm assuming there isn't going to be one, but I'm not going down because I want to just enjoy the day without a bunch of people in the background. Usually I love it, but in 2 weeks we'll have another one. Okay. Let's remove this. Where is my little leaf? I hate when things become invisible right in front of me. There it is. It kind of disappears with the paintbrushes. Okay, I'm going to go put this in the press, which is a bunch of books and a Dutch oven. Weighs almost as much as I do. But we're going to want that to be nice and flat. Now, I've been trying to use these up without doing a bunch of doodling with them. for a year and then some. Their better quality replacements are waiting. Got really waxy for some reason. It doesn't work. We need you to soften up. We'll just have to use some direct paint. Oh, come on. We'll have to move on to acrylic for that, like we do for the eyes. You know, these pencil points are coming in handy. Oh, hello there. There you are. Oh dear. Oh dear. Wow. Wait a minute, you... Wait a minute, you got a TV for the woman who passed away? I'm not sure what that a patchouli is. have a feeling you're being typo corrected. Corrected with typos. Oh. Is it the same woman that was in the garden? Oh, no one worked in the garden. Well, you're very nice, giving away TVs left and right. So much for not getting involved. I don't know. Some people are going to either assume you're flirting or you want something from them. That's a strange gift to give someone who's not a girlfriend or sister or mother. A really, really good friend. I mean, I could see it with Scott and Jill. That made sense. How close are you to TV lady? Just curious, because, you know, really, you're giving away things. That's really a, I don't know. Doesn't look real. In the fall, you get the dried grass. How did you find out you didn't have a TV? She might have been better off without a TV. Now she's going to see the news. That's enough to make anybody drink. Now you're a good-hearted person, Maui. But you open yourself up to drama, so either accept that that's your vibe, and if you don't enjoy that later, then you gotta change the vibe. All right, let's see. Oh, well. It's good that she can afford a frickin' iPhone. Do you remember how much you paid for your last iPhone? I know they're more than the Samsung Galaxies, because I freaked out at $400. Then I saw them advertising, oh, I can get an upgrade for a $1,600 phone or something like that. It's like, are you crazy? That's a down payment on a freaking house these days. Well, not really. That's more like the interest on your mortgage every day. All right, now you have to flatten out because at some point you're going to go in the mail. It's a postcard. Some kind of flower. I have to send a hug. I hate when my friends are hurting. Okay. Ah. That makes sense. Are you kidding me? It's Okay, I don't need drops of this. Well, that's really nice of you, Maui. We try to keep people in the community in mind, same kinds of things when someone passes. That's how I ended up with my floor lamp. I don't use it very often, but that's what I made the paper cover for, so I didn't want to have a bare light bulb sitting there. Okay. See, we were putting stuff down in the community room for people to take, but management doesn't like that. They want everything to look kind of like a hotel, except it's anything but. They only, they do bare minimum maintenance kind of stuff. I have complained and shown the need for my refrigerator and freezer to get new gaskets, but I haven't gotten one. It's been 3 reports in 2 years. But it's not on the HUD list. Ah, interesting. Must have been the smell. Everyone's got their own smell, you know? My cats were very sensitive to people, and if they didn't like you, you knew it. And they made sure I knew that they didn't like somebody. My cat Jake, he would act like he liked you just for a second, then he'd look right at you, he'd put one gigantic paw on either side of your knee and dig all of his nails in. Hardcore. He knew what he was doing. It was not an accident. That's how he picked out the guy who ended up stealing my guitar. Because I had no idea that's what he was trying to tell me. But yeah, definitely picked out the characters I shouldn't have around me. And he was never wrong. Well, old people do have a smell. It's because our pH is changing, and there's a cure for that. And it works. It's a soap with a different pH. Lume, Lume. It's worth it. In fact, because my friend Gloria, her entire apartment, that's it, and the apartment whole thing smells because their pH is so far off. Everything around them is affected by it. So I brought her some unscented to try. Unfortunately, that was other things started happening for her, so that became an unimportant thing. But yeah. Or as Madonna said when she did that skit with Mike Myers and Barbara Streisand came on, she was talking about her mother's, smells like old lady. Like, yeah, I know that smell. I don't ever want it to be on me. But it's inevitable. Your pH changes with age, and your smell changes with your pH. That's why everybody has different, the same perfume or cologne smells different on different bodies because of different chemistries. All right, we're going to flatten this postcard out. How you guys do it? You know, Maui, when you sent me that picture of you and Diane Keaton, it looked real enough. I knew it was you and Diane Keaton, but I didn't realize she had just passed. No, you don't want to wear cologne unless you just like to wear cologne. You gotta try them out because they change. And if they sit around for too long, they change. The oils evaporate, and they also go bad. They're organic oils, perfume oils, you know. And after a while, it just doesn't smell the same anymore. And there's evaporation. It was harder than I was expecting. It is chopped almonds, pistachios, dried cranberries, and dark chocolate blended with a hemp protein powder so that this is actually healthy for you. It is really good. There was something else I was going to do to this. I don't remember what it is now, but and it looks like a bit of a desolate landscape. Gotta do something. if this will work. But... Oh, good. Something worked right today. So my sister sent me pictures of my nephew proposing to his girlfriend. They did it while they were out on a hike, apparently. And they got to a really high peak with a fabulous view. And that's where he popped the question. I knew he would eventually because he never dated. I mean, no, he never fell for anybody. She's his first love, and he's been with her for a few years now. She's an art student. I like me with the 2 black wolves and the very long sword. I shared that with a friend today. I sent her the AI Taylor Swift with Gavin Newsom playing the sax. That was such a good video. Anyway, she admired the AI, and I said, well, a friend of mine has been teaching himself how to use these programs, and he's using my face. So I sent her the one of the wolves. Actually, it was the closest to the top, which helped me find it. Oh yeah, the dragons are intimidating. Was it all the scales? All the spikes? I imagine with them having when the neck moves, how everything else moves, they're strange scales. What if their scales were more like mermaid scales, like the Nemarian dragons? Fish scales, overlapping. Instead of coming out like a horny toad. What are those reptiles that have, is it Gila monster? I didn't realize Gila monsters could kill you. Do they charge you? Or are they available but limited unless you pay? I haven't tried any, other than in my writing research. I haven't experimented with anything visual at all. There's just so much to learn, and only so much time. I thought about it because of the illustrations I want, because I can't afford to pay anybody. Nevertheless, the Marian dragons are gorgeous, and all 12 of them are different. Like Mirakaya is an underwater one. They can do whatever they want, but Mirakaya, who doesn't feature in this third story, she prefers being underwater, so she's taken more of a form of similar to an underwater dragon, kind of like a mermaid. Ah. You can get ads up pretty fast, I would think. Nope, it's melting the metal underneath that, and that's not good. Yeah, that's what I figured. Well, it's good that you can do that. I'm excellent, and how are you? Welcome. Oh, no kidding. Let them work it out on their own time. Why should you pay a high fee for something that's half-assed right now? put something in front of that. We're going to need a darker tree. I'm not fine. I've been chasing a stink bug. Oh. You too. I had one just drop dead on my windowsill. I put boric acid powder in all the windowsills, and anything that touches it dies. So, he says they always go for the windows and light. I just leave it there for them. I have not gone to the computer program. Oh, okay. Running over there to the watercolor palette. Uh-oh, I split. iPhone, oh. Oh. Now you have an iPhone. Well, okay, I have Gemini on my phone, and it offers an opportunity to play with images. I haven't tried it yet, because like I said, I haven't had a need for it. You never know. But so far, no. I just haven't really had that kind of time. Anything I create in AI, art-wise, I've got no use for it. No place to put it, you know? It's like, where do I even store those kinds of files where I can apply them to something like putting them into my next book? It's, I can only tackle so many creative things at one time. The reason I'm not putting all my work, doing all my acrylic painting right now is because my focus is the little things for, Gloria and Harvey, and my little giveaways. So I've got those things going right now because the main creative energy is going into the writing, and that's the priority for me right now, is the writing. Everything takes its turn in my life, you know, music, writing, art, just whatever turns me on at the time. Hot cocoa on a rainy, windy day. Perfect. I'm so gonna need that. Let me do a bigger one. Also, you know, I can't pay anybody right now, but if I get picked up by a publisher, they're going to supply the art. They don't usually let the author do the art. I guess unless it's extraordinary, which mine is not. Mine is cutesy. I've done some nice things, and I'm not putting myself down. It's, as an illustrator, you know, I don't cut it. Lucking out now and then is not being an illustrator. There are so many wonderful artists out there just trying to get their names out there. I'd rather give them work if I can. Did you hear that? I don't know, Edgar. I thought that was you because of your first complaint, but I have no idea. Is that how you originally signed up? You can change it. Now, I don't know what the rules are specifically for YouTube. I know with Twitch you could change it every 30 days. Yeah, it was Edgar yesterday. Or the day before. Whenever you were last here. I do remember. When Exie came back here, she had to change her name too. To Emma. But first she showed up as Exie, the old name. No, there is another one. Can you become my mom? Teleport for... Good luck, honey. My teleporter is out of order. It costs too much to run. Well, you'll have to just be more creative and come up with another Edgar name. Like, I was the only Call Me Galen on Twitch, but this guy decided to be an asshole, so he went, and even as I described what I wanted to do with my name script-wise, he did it for his name. It's like, alright, it's alright, we don't have anything like each other's show, and Galen is specifically about my books, so I'm good with him. Even though Galen is not my real name. Although for a while it was legally my name. I worked as an artist and a musician, a performer, under that Galen Ferry name. And my egg business was under Galen Ferry. Until I got married. And when I married, I went back to my original name because my husband liked my real name so much. All right. I think that'll work. It's more like a bush. Alright, those will be fun. We'll do some little holiday cards with those. Put them over there for safety. Okay, so before it gets any later, let's do the card of the day. Maui, aloha. Would you like to pick the deck? They should be listed this time in the description of the show. You also have fortune cookies. Yes, I went for Chinese food. And you know when I go for Chinese food, I always bring home something for you. Something with angels. I don't have that behind me, but all right, I'll go get you an angel deck. They are angels. This is a Doreen Virtue deck. Daily guidance with your angels. Check out now that's better. The cub looks more realistic. Little ear twitches. I like how you gave me ears too. Although mine don't twitch, they're part of my hat. That's still killer. That little kitten is so cool. It's adorable. Cute. Nicely done. All right, so Maui, is this for the room or for you? Card of the day for the room? You or the room for you. You mean one for the room and one for you, both from this deck? How can your parents change your name? Do they have your password? All right, Maui, this one is for the room. Trustworthy guidance. The angel over your shoulder as you channel. That's always me. You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. We, the angels. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything you need related to this idea. All right. Oh, I like this one. This is good for the room. It's good for you. It's good for us all. Reward yourself. That's right. The inner child always needs some rewards. You've got to pet it. You've got to tell yourself how good you are for doing whatever it is you have to do, whether it's your homework or your chores, whether it's cleaning the kitty litter box or going to the store. You have things you've got to do as a child, as an adult. Always, our entire lives are doing. You've got to reward yourself all along the way, little rewards. This one suggests that you've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Well, you were telling me what you were giving today, and I thought that was outstanding. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. Now, we talked about this years and years ago when we were talking about doing card readings and how people always wanted things for free. And the point is that when you're always giving, and you get nothing back, that energy is totally out of balance. And it's not good for either the receiver or the giver. So you have to remember, it has to be like breathing. Give and receive, give and receive. So good reminders, good cards. You always have trustworthy guidance whispering in your ear if you just relax long enough to hear it. Okay, Edgar. Did you want a fortune cookie, or would you like a card from one of my decks today? The list of the cards I have on hand are in the description of the show. Well, I sip my hot chocolate with peppermint in it. I even whipped up some half and half to float along the top. It's yummy. Sometimes peppermint is just so relaxing. All right, which deck, dear? Now see, when I do a free one card, I don't have a problem with that energetically. When people want card after card after card, they don't make any changes. It's just like you're entertaining them and then they walk away. It's like, you know what? I've got better uses for my energy. Can I talk in a British accent? Would you like that? What kind of British accent would you like? I'm not familiar with the different locations, whether they're posh or more guttural, like, you know, perhaps the Beatles. Edgar, in the description of my show for today are listed the decks that I have on hand. Trust your vibes. Ask and it is given. Money and the law of attraction. The answer is simple. The cards of well-being. Caprone. Was that close enough, Doc? Oh, good. You can understand 3. Cookie on the left, cookie on the right, cookie in the middle. Left, right, middle. Cookie in the middle. Safe choice. We're going to do it the crumb-free way. Hopefully. Don't miss out on your big chance to win, or your chance to win big. No, that's just the lottery numbers. How beautiful. Edgar, happiness will be found in the little things. I don't think that's going to read the right way, but it says happiness will be found in the little things, the petite things. Why in and in the middle. There you go. Okay. I guess I got one today. We will also use the crumb-free method. I hope. And mine says, it's upside down. Mighty forces will come to my aid. I like that too. I'm always surrounded by mighty forces. Oops, sorry. Okay. And that's entertainment. And now I need to put some color here. Ooh. Where did I put the metals? There. Oh, maybe the longer hair. All right, should we do a background first? We're gonna do this one for Christmas. Kind of Christmassy. So I need to have a little gray path. Okay. So did you get all of your homework done, dear? Good to the almost last drop. Wow. So, will you be able to get help with that in school? So I can explain it better? Ah, we have a holiday today. What holiday do you have at the end of the week? Say which holiday? Oh, yes, we have Halloween. Our Halloween is October 31st, the very last day of the month, because it comes before November 1st, which is All Hallows Day. How do you celebrate it in France? Usually, for Halloween, I do a show in costume, or at least makeup. I haven't really been in the holiday mood because of what's going on in the country. And I'm not buying anything that I can get away with not buying right now because we're trying to force corporations to uphold principles and standards, which they're not doing, which is why we're seeing so many products killing people, like that Tesla that caught on fire yesterday or the day before, killing 3 people trapped inside, young people. It's because Elon Musk doesn't believe in designers. He believes anybody can design a cool looking car, but not a safe one. Oh, wonderful. That sounds so fun. Are you going to be participating? That sounds very American. It's just on a different day for some reason. That ours is the 31st and we got 2 weeks to go. Well, that's pretty depressing about your classmates, but what about getting help from your teachers? Yeah, I don't watch scary movies. No. Anything you watch stays in your brain for the rest of your life. I avoid anything that's going to be upsetting if I realize that in advance. Sometimes you don't know. Ooh, let's throw some of this oddball pink. Yeah, we'll throw some of this in there, just because it's weird. It takes me weeks to get over seeing a violent scene, and I have to self-talk myself out of it so it doesn't bother me so much. So I do get it. I mean, I don't have fear from it, but it's emotionally upsetting to observe these things or rerun the images in my head. So since I know how the brain works, I try to just avoid putting things in it that are going to potentially cause me problems later. Crappy dreams, bad imagination, exacerbate fear. Good, good. You'll get the best help then. When you really want to learn, teachers get excited. Because that's what every teacher goes into teaching for. But most teachers, they want to excite their students. And most of them are, like you said, they don't care, they just sit around, they don't do the work, they don't give a shit. So when you do care, and you let them know you care, then they will care more. That does look good in there. Now I have another refractive color here in this set. My big set of iridescent. Okay, now let's mix them up. Oh, there we go. The gold. Yes, we need a little gold in there, but not the gold. Let's put that's in that blue. 4 over that one right there. It looks white from one angle and blue from another. Light blue. Maui, are you thinking of doing your storyboard in an animated AI form? Now I'm putting some of this blue up here, like, you know, in the sky. It's not going to be very noticeable with this camera yet because it's going to dry completely. And then it's going to move so you can see how some of the colors pop out. And the rest of it's just reflective. Well, that makes sense, Nellie. All right. Purple down here. shot. Let's see how it looks. It's so pale and so electric at the same time. Thank you, my dear, and sweet dreams. À demain. The bottle of the night, like a comic. I have to wait until you go up another line because stupid emote thing that I have no control over in my window is blocking your words. I was thinking of this one artist that did a comic book, The Bottle of the Night, like a comic. Some panels come alive as you click on the... I'll wait until you say something else. Oh, wait a second, I can leave some. There, no, almost. I got to do one more. There we go. Cool ball in the night, like a comic book, but some panels come alive as you click on them. That's pretty cool. That's a cool idea. Kind of like my Jackie Lawson cards. Well, I think that sounds like a wonderful idea. Very inspired. From one angle, it just looks like dull. Well, keep the flow open. Stay high. It'll flow through you. Your higher self is right there standing with you going, I'm ready. I will flow right through your hands. Let me go. I know what you want. So it's 4:27. What time is it, boys and girls? Did you just send me something else? My phone has been more busy than usual today. Yes, you did. 2 videos. Well, I do see an owl here. And that strange doll again. That is pretty good. Nice work with the owl. Queen Aurea. Now, are these dolls? What an elaborate dress. It's gorgeous. Are those set things, like turn somebody into a doll? Oh, it is browns, okay. That is a strange color sitting there. Well, nice and sparkly. Oh, I'm sorry, Maui, I already forgot. My brain moved on. Oh, the dolls. Is that a preset? Choose the costume. So I turn this image into a doll, kind of a thing. I do love this shade of rose. So gentle, so old-fashioned. Okay, we're gonna call it a day. Been on for a couple hours now. I think that's long enough. I have a gorgeous avocado to turn into my dinner. The dolls have a template. Okay. It makes sense. Oh, can you do morphing like in the Thriller video, was it? When Michael Jackson turns into a Black Panther? I know that there was a morph filter that they were using to do all that stuff. But I don't know, how it's been incorporated in other programs. Pretty cool effect. Well, as much as I love that rose, it doesn't look the greatest right there. The blue doesn't work with it. In the same set too. I always thought, hey, that was such a cool part of that video. Probably because I've always related so strongly to cats, especially the big ones. I always wanted to have a Black Panther, but I also wanted to be a Black Panther. Well, that was after seeing Cat People. It's like, does seem like me. Other than the having to eat that much raw meat, I'm good, go. Well, I am sure if you do, I will see it. Thank you. I would not know where to begin. All right, my darlings. Whoever else is here, hello. It's time to say goodbye until tomorrow. Yes, I have given up my positivity class that I've been doing for the last 3 years. I'm taking a break. So I will be on sometime tomorrow because I need to keep working on these little paintings. So I've got things to get into the mail tomorrow. That came out cute. A little sunny doodle. But the Christmassy ones we will set aside. Got the up and away. Alright, so we got 3 Christmas, aka winter holidays, fall holidays, for somebody who needs a rainbow because they're bummed out in the winter. And these will go to my friends in the nursing home. So good, okay, we're going to start on it. You put me in a turkey suit? That just lacks too much dignity. Gobble, gobble, gobble. I hope it's at least a wild turkey. They're colorful. I used to have a lot of turkey feathers because, we had a whole tribe moving through our backyard all the time. 31 wild turkeys in a row is the most 38 was the most I ever counted. Yeah. Don't send me things too unflattering. I'll lose respect for the program. That's all right. Whatever you want, darling. Whatever you want. You're the artist. I am the happy recipient of your art. So I will be back tomorrow. Sweet dreams for those of you in the further away time zones. And I'm on Eastern Standard Time, so it's only 4:37 here. Uh-oh, you just sent a photo. Is this me in the turkey suit? Well, it is wild turkey, but that looks more native. That's gorgeous. Okay. No problem. Strange things on my arm. Really strange things on my arm. But, nice feathers. Actually, not as colorful as actual wild turkey, because they're almost like peacocks in terms of iridescence. A lot of gold in them. Gorgeous. Nice work, buddy. Nice work. Oh, I moved too. Oh, I didn't hear that. Hold on. I don't hear anything. You'll have to tell me what I said. No, can't hear it. Well, what fun. All right, friends. It's time to say good night. Good night. I'll be back tomorrow. Go eat, go rest, go play, go have fun.